you own crypto in an exchange and the exchange does not give you your private keys, it's not clear that you own anything. If that exchange breaks or is hacked or is subject to seizure by the government or something like that, your crypto is gone. So in order to actually have a properly decentralized finance, you have to own your private keys. And you should be the only one who has your private keys. So if you're the only one who has the private keys, then you own it. If someone else has your private keys, effectively they own it. Toast the moon. Yeah, I think we do want to have Twitter enable both regular payments and fiat currency, and make it easier to transact with crypto. Yeah.
Okay, I've got another question here from a big YouTuber as well.
Yeah, I was just using WeChat as an example. It's not like you would copy WeChat exactly, but it's just WeChat has a lot of functionality that Twitter should have. Like it's kind of a no-brainer for Twitter to have payments, both fiat currency and crypto, and to make that easy and simple for people to use. As talked about earlier, adding the ability to post long-form written content and video content, and to be able to monetize that easily. And
nice to have a playlist, like YouTube does.
Yeah. But my focus in the first month and also will be the case in December is just making sure that Twitter is operating efficiently as a company, that it is not wasting money, because it faces challenges on the revenue front, with an overdependence on advertising that is not targeted, like brand advertising, and in a market where advertising revenue in general is dropping. And then also when you start questioning the status quo, then various pressure groups start pressuring advertisers to not advertise with you. So that's another challenge on the revenue front. And then you got the debt, and the debt now has a very high interest rate. So it's like these are a lot of challenges simultaneously. I think we'll solve these challenges, but these are a lot of things to solve. So the first order of business is just get Twitter healthy. Make sure its expenditures are reasonable. Twitter's like primarily a software company. There are obviously design elements, but it's primarily software and servers. And so, like, is the software team organized well? Those that are committing good code, and the engine of engineering work at Twitter. Because if you look at, say, like, what is Twitter's technology evolution over time, excluding acquisitions, it's been very low. Technology of Twitter has been very slow. And
10 years to an edit button.
Yeah, exactly. The edit button. Look, I mean, if it takes a year to do an edit button and the edit button still doesn't work properly, then you can have a million good ideas, but they're irrelevant.
You just send money back and forth, and fiat currency as well as crypto. It's essentially whatever somebody would find useful. So, like I said, the goal, my goal would be to maximize the usefulness of the service. The more useful it is, the better. And if one can use it to make convenient payments, that's an increase in usefulness. It's sort of news, entertainment, and payments, I think, are like three critical areas.